Up in the western Nevada hills, there are lots of railroad tracks that the narrow gauge engines of the Carson City and California Eastern Railroad operate on. Melena is a 1910 built lorry originally serving the Marks & Sons hauler company. She drives around the valleys and hills taking deliveries to the lonely villages. Melena enjoys interacting with most of the narrow gauge engines. She is kind and likes to treat everyone with kindness. One morning, Rosalinda, the narrow gauge owner, came to meet Melena. A Townfair and engine parade is to be held in the late afternoon today at Sagebrush Flats. Tahoe and Glenbrook, both 260 mogul engines, are going to lead the parade. That sounds wonderful! I know, Melena. However, the engines have to be extra clean and shiny. I need you to take some soap, water cans, and brushes. Alright, I'll get to that. And make sure you're back in time. You have an important job, which is to carry the brass band. You need to be clean too, Melena. Oh yeah, I'll be the cleanest truck you'll ever see here in Nevada. Melena was excited. This will be the best event to be held at Sagebrush Flats. There was a lot to do before the event could begin. First, Melena went to see Tahoe. Nevada County Narrow Gauge Number 5 Tahoe had been working at the lumber yards. He was covered in dust and dirt from the switching he did all morning. Soon he was washed by Silver Mist, the water fairy, and scrubbed by Tinkerbell and a few workers nearby. Melena watched to make sure Tahoe was extra clean for the engine parade. Make sure your headlamp is shiny enough, and get the workers to wash every part around your domes.
I will make sure I will ask my crew twice before the event starts.
There you go! You're definitely clean and ready for the event. Also, clean behind your couplers too, Tahoe. See ya!
Thanks, Mina.
Melena still had a lot to do, but she was starting to run late. She had to hurry and drive up the mountains to see Glenbrook. However, the mountain roads weren't maintained well. Melena began to accumulate dirt dust as she raced up the unmaintained road. This dirt will take a long time to clean off. I hope to be back in time to be washed too. When Melena arrived at the ore mines, Glenbrook was extremely filthy. Wow, you must have been busy taking ore trains up and down the line. We're going to have to work hard to make sure you're extra clean for the engine parade. Soon, Glenbrook was cleaned and washed to the fullest extent. Melena made sure the 1875 built mogul was extra shiny. Washed and scrubbed from the top of his funnel all the way down to his plow. It took some time, but Glenbrook was finally clean. Now you'll be the most eye-catching engine at Sagebrush Flats. I can't wait to see you at the event. Also clean behind your couplers too. Melena was now running late as she raced back to Sagebrush Flats. The road back wasn't any better, as tons of dirt covered the road. I hope I can get some time to get myself clean. Glenbrook and Tahoe were waiting at Sagebrush Flats. Their paintwork gleamed, their couplers shined in the sun, and their nameplates sparkled. You look great, both of you! Then Melena arrived. She was covered in dust everywhere around her. Melena, you have to be cleaned as soon as possible. This isn't sanitary. Don't worry, I'll go and get washed right away. But tons of dirt clogged up Melena's exhaust pipe. Suddenly, she jerked forward and backfired. Dirt sprayed up everywhere on both Glenbrook and Tahoe. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Then Melena saw the brass band practicing for the event. How am I supposed to get cleaned in time? I'm the dirtiest truck of all. We could assist you in getting washed. After all, you helped us get cleaned as well. But you're dirty as well.
The band is waiting for you.
Melena knew she had to be extra clean to carry the brass band. It was time for her to get cleaned.
Make sure her wheel arches are clean.
And wash her handrails too. Soon Melena was cleaned. Thank you! Now you both have to get cleaned as well. The workers, along with Silver Mist the Water Fairy, cleaned and washed around their nameplates, the domes and whistles, and their couplers. They scrubbed from the top of their headlights down to their plows. It was a tedious process, but Glenbrook and Tahoe knew they had to be as grand as possible for the county fair. After some time, the Lake Tahoe Railroad moguls were sparkling clean. Wow, what an excellent job!
It's all thanks to you for helping us beforehand.
Melena smiled. She felt joyful that she and the Lake Tahoe Railroad moguls were ready. It was soon time for the engine and Townfair Cavalcade parade to begin. Melena sparkled and gleamed as she carried the brass band. You both look great! I know we do. But Melena wasn't sure if both Glenbrook and Tahoe had cleaned behind their couplers.